Hey guys, Drea Garcia here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make these really cool septum rings that are absolutely fake for those of you that are too chicken like me to actually get my nose pierced. I've been seeing these all over Instagram. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and so I created this tutorial where I'm going to teach you how to make a very simple nose hoop, and then I'm going to teach you how to make one that's a little bit more intricate, like the one that I'm wearing where there's like beads and stuff. So I'm going to show you 3 different styles of septum rings to make. So I'll take it off so you can actually see. So it's totally fake, but they're so super cute and really cool. So let's go ahead and get started. So you need the following materials for this tutorial. Depending on what color you actually want to use, I bought both silver and gold, so I'm going to be doing a mix of both of the septum rings. And I got these at Michael's. This is a 20 gauge wire. If you want it thicker, that's all up to you. I don't recommend going anywhere thinner than that because otherwise it's going to be super flimsy. The reason that I chose the 20 as opposed to a bigger size is since I'm going to be wrapping stuff around it, you don't want it to be super bulky and heavy on your nose. So I got this at Michael's, and this is bead landing. You're also going to be needing some beading thread. This is Bead Landing brand as well. Let me go ahead and zoom it in for you guys. This is 24 yards, and it's 21.9 milliliters, and I actually went ahead and left the packaging like that so you guys could see what that looks like. So again, you can find this at Michael's, located in the jewelry section of the store. And you are also going to be needing some pliers, of course, some wire cutters. I can't find my wire cutter, so I'm going to just use scissors for today. And you also need a variety of beads depending on the look that you want for your septum ring. Again, Bead Landing carries a lot of really cool beads. Make sure that the beads actually are a good size to fit towards this. They don't necessarily need to go through the ring since you're actually going to be wrapping it with this wire. But I got a good variety of those, and if you want to get a little fancier, you can choose something a little bit shinier. So that's pretty much about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make a very pretty standard one, which basically looks like this. So this is just kind of like a fake nose ring, and if you don't want to get fancy and do it with the beads and other, you don't have to. So I'll just show you how to do that. I already created 2. So basically what we're going to be doing is cutting our wire and then looping it in on both sides, and then once you put this inside of your nose, you just want to kind of tighten it once it's in your nose like that. So this is, you're going to be actually just measuring it to fit your nose, so kind of estimated. So I'll go ahead and show you quickly how I went ahead and did that. So here is my wire, and this wire is actually really easy to work with. It's not anything that you need like industrial tools and stuff. That's why I love all of the jewelry supplies that they have at Michael's, because it's pretty cool for that. So work your wire like so. Since I already have this one measured in my nose, I think I'll probably cut it a little bit bigger. So as you can see, I have my wire there. I don't have my wire cutters, so I'm just going to go ahead and clip it with some scissors. And you can actually use your pliers to kind of smooth it around so there's like no little bumps or anything, like so. And I'm going to actually have it go a little bit more this way. And you definitely always want to cut more on the, have extra on the top, so you don't cut it too short because then you can't use it. So always make sure you have a lot of extra wire to work with at the top, and then you can always trim it down. So as you can see, this is the one that I already made for my nose. Basically take your pliers, take the tip, and fold it out and in. As you can see, I'll zoom it in. So you're folding it out and in. So I'll do it on this side so you guys can see it better. So this is out. And then fold it in like that. This one we can fix a little bit. And then redo that one. And then just kind of give it a pinch so it closes. So you see it's like sealed right there. And I'll do the same thing with this side. There we go. There you go. And it's okay if these sides don't match, totally fine, as long as this goes in your nose. So that's pretty much your standard fake nose ring right there. Here we go, just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to create one of my favorite designs. And I did this in a couple of colors. I did this in the gold, and I also created a silver one and another silver one. So depending on how dramatic you want it, I would choose the beads according to that side. So I'm going to show you how to do a pretty gold one like this. So basically you're going to be doing this. You're going to be making your template first. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one since I already have it done. So once you have that, what you want to go ahead and do is actually grab your beads and grab your string like so. It's actually really, really thin. So I'm going to go ahead and unravel some of my beading string, and I'm going to just cut out a nice good piece for that. Okay, so taking your wire, what you're going to do is actually use the little hoop part right here to put it through. So as you look at what I'm doing like that, then I'm going to twist it around a couple of times so it's in place. And the little part that's loose, now we're going to tie that around the area as well. Okay, so I just going to finish wrapping that around. And make sure that it's wrapped around and nothing sticks out, because otherwise it's just going to totally poke the inside of your nose. Okay, so here we go. So now as you can see, it's on there, and I'm just going to push it up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to string a bead through the beading string. See, it's on there. And then I'm going to basically just go around, show you, beads right there. So go around and up. Then take the next one. See, it's on there. So I'm going to go around underneath and up. And make sure that it's, when you put the string up, you tighten it so then your beads aren't super loose on there. And you can use your pliers for that. So as you can see, now we have 2 on there. You can see that. So as you can see, now I have 3. So basically all I'm going to be doing is repeating the exact same thing all around until I get here. So I went ahead and I covered the rest all around, so I have just one more to put in. So I'm going to go ahead, take the last bead, and I'm going to show you guys how to finish it off. Like that. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your extra bead yarn or string and take your pliers and just tighten it around the little hoop, the top hoop. And there you go. That's pretty much how you make your fake septum ring for your nose. And again, you can feel free to actually use different types of beads. As you can see, these are a little bit thicker, so the look is a lot more dramatic. Or you can choose a thinner bead so it's not as crazy. And I actually also used these cool crystal ones that make it look really shiny and cool. I did it in a silver color as well. And then if you want to get super intricate with it, you can actually do a double. And it's basically all that I did was I beaded double the beads. So I went ahead and what I did first for that one, if you want to get super cool with it, is I made my template and then I strung thin beads all around. And then what I did is then I took my thicker gold beads and then I did another layer over it. So I did a double. So this is entirely up to you, or if not, you can just basically keep it super simple by just making a nice little hoop, regular one. You can actually also do something really cute. I actually made one that was like all pearls. If you have any like little crystal diamonds, you can try doing that as well. So that's another example of another one. And that's it for the tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to head over to fancymade.com for even more DIY tutorials. If you're on Instagram, you can follow me at fancymade, and I'm gonna go ahead and post a link to my Etsy shop. I'll be selling some of these on there for those of you that don't want to make them. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this tutorial, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.